Again, I've broken the fourth wall down, the barrier. Peek behind the curtain there, ladies and gentlemen. Quiche for dinner. Last night, and a bread roll, a bit of salad. Last night was a nice little sausage sandwich, except I didn't get a chance to get the tomato sauce on the sandwich before I could eat it. Costa Crisparis there in the circle. Just before the ads, we did see Jack Dalton get a big one out there around the 66-metre mark. And he seemed very, very happy with it. Hugh Peacock and Matt Denny not too far away to step into the circle.
I'm back.
Where'd you go?
I wanted to concentrate on that quiche and that bread roll. Obviously make sure that I'm not eating while I'm talking. Obviously my parents were pretty strong on that one. If you have a mouthful, you do not open it to talk.
No, that's very fair.
The food is down. It's gone. I enjoyed it. So thank you to the officials who delivered that one. That was Andrea. She came up here to deliver us. She's doing a fantastic job. I'm going to give a bit of shout out to Andrea. She is making sure that all these officials are fed well.
And it's a tough job. A lot of these officials are out there for so long that you've got to keep an eye on them. You've got to make sure that they're eating, they're coming back in and out, especially days like, not yesterday, but the day before. It's so hot.
Yep.
They have enough water.
Yep.
We did actually have, when we had our first live stream meeting, one of the officials had gone down. That was the only report. I'm not sure. I think it was a bit of dehydration.
Yep. And I can understand that because obviously I was down there on the track that day and I was only out there for probably not even half the time that some of these officials are out there, and even I felt it. You know, I went home a little dehydrated at the end of the day. I had a little bit of a headache. You know, obviously I wasn't drinking enough water, so that's on me. I should obviously always ensure that if you're out in the sun, you're drinking plenty of water, got your sun cream on, got your hat on. I did remember the sun cream in the hat, so I slapped, but just forgot the water one. Just not enough. But next time I'll make sure I definitely got onto it. And we've got more photos coming in here. Obviously, we've got an athlete, Liz Clay. She's doing an ice bath, and she's still watching the live stream. So it's great to see these athletes not wanting to miss a little bit of action. So, Liz Clay, thanks for tuning in while you do that ice bath recovery. It's good to see. It's very important for recovery, obviously.
Definitely is. Matt Denny in the circle. Just a little bit low. I'm not sure if he would have liked that angle of release that he had there. But one more throw in the competition. Walked out the front, so, not too happy. You can see the purple. Actually, that sunset's now turned into pretty tight clouds. Spoke too soon. Maybe ripped off a couple of blisters there in that gloved hand. It's not too happy with it. I've spoken to Matt Denny a couple of times where in a competition we may have hammer throw and discus in the same comp, and when the hammer throws before the discus, he's not the biggest fan. It does have a big toll on the body. And he knows if you have to do a hammer first, the discus is going to suffer afterwards.
Yep.
Program, at least they have a day between, so they get that chance to recover. We see Nate Wilkins stepping into the circle, part of the 2016 World Under-20 champs in Bydgoszcz. In his first year with the senior implement, letting it rip. And he should be happy with that one. That looks like it's out over that 60-metre mark. Coming with a seed throw of 61.36 for the youngster. We'll see what he ends up with. Just short of that 60-metre mark there, 59.66. As the camera pans across, and Robert Johnston heads into the cage for his final toss. Plenty of height on that one. So currently leading that competition with the big 73.37, Matt Denny, and working his way up into second place, a 66.21 for Jack Dalton. It's got him right up in that silver medal position. And Hugh Peacock, 64.94, currently there in third place. That's your top three over in the Hammer as they head into the last round. So Jack Dalton, big throw on his fifth. Let's see what he can do in the sixth. Plenty of speed, good grunt. Wow.
He'll be happy
That's
with that.
big.
Fists in the air. He's happy, stoked. The coaches over on the fence line also happy with it. They're up out of their seats, clapping. There you see, pump of the fist, Jack Dalton. Nice guy, Jack. Definitely a nice guy. Spent a bit of time in Europe with him last year on the circuit out there. There you go. He's happy. He's running off to the supporters there. We'll wait for the official distance. As the official just puts up the numbers on the board.
The anticipation is killing
spin
us.
it around now. Hopefully they spin it all the way through to us.
68-14.
68-14. There you go. Massive throw there by Jack. He'll be stoked with that. There you go. That's PB.
Really cementing himself in that second position there.
Most certainly. Inching ever so close to that World Unis qualifier.
William Brown now just outside of the sector tape. Those hammers really do get deep in there, don't they?
They do. That's what happens when you have a 7.2 kilo implement hit the ground from probably 15 metres up in the air.
15?
50, I'd say that.
Yeah, maybe. But here's the start list now for the first of the men's 100 metres from the inside. Michael Hansford, Rowan Browning, Michael James, Lachlan Parry, Connor Diffie, Cale Johnson, Corey Baker, Marcus Jones and Simon Gregg. 5 heats. Top 4 plus the next 4 best times. Now, Tamsin, are you out there at the Hammer?
I had to come out here. Jack Dalton was so loud before. The mood out here is just fantastic. The guys are really supportive of each other when they all go into the circle to throw. And Jack Dalton obviously just threw a big PB, 68 metres 14, and he's just gone straight across to his support network. I've never seen somebody so happy at this championships. It was really, really good to watch.
Tamsin, he's just behind you. Could you get him over here, maybe for an interview? He has finished. So, yeah, just go over there, tap him on the shoulder.
Jack, just a quick word. Yeah, sorry. Fashion.
Fashion, there you go. He's making sure he's
Hey,
looking
that was
good.
pretty special.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a pretty frustrating beginning of the comp because I feel really good. Keep getting out of sector fouls and then, yeah, I don't know. I don't really remember anything from the last one, but it worked. So
Well, a lot of the guys are there's quite a few fouls in this competition. Is it because the circle's just a little bit grippy?
a little bit. It just happens when you're trying to go 100%, you pull the hammer and it often goes out of sector, you get fouls.
Or you do what you just did.
Goes down the middle and get a PB.
Awesome. So do you have like a celebration for PBs?
Very quiet night, nothing big at all.
I so don't believe that at all. But Jack, well done.
Thank you.
Great competition.
Thank you so much.